guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A great big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. Alright, in this installment of Crack the Vault collab, hosted by Poet Spice, I will be doing some collage sheets every third Friday of the month throughout 2023. Poet Spice, I, and a whole host of very talented crafters will be posting a video all at the same time. And the goal of this is just to use items that we have not used yet, that's in our stash, or to use items that are at least 6 months old. So I'm just going to do something quick on camera with you guys today, just showing you some collage sheets that I'll be doing, and then I'll show you some examples on how I'm using it. So my desk is a bit of a mess, but that's kind of how I create things. I just like having things around me just so I don't have to sort through all of the various stuff that I have. This was a pencil pouch that I got with a coloring book, and I have some stickers in here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating some things that are sized big enough for my Hobonichi weeks. And again, I'll show you that at the end of the video, but could actually be used in anything. A lot of the things you see here are when I had a subscription to Your Creative Studio, and I'm just going in and utilizing some of this stuff. So I'm gonna cut this sheet down so that it is 3 inches wide. The length actually does not matter to me, but I do want to use this in my Hobonichi, and that size I have found works the best. And it's actually really straightforward. I'm just going to put a few elements on this right here, again, just with things that are around me. These are some things that came in with the Your Creative Studio box. It's like some handmade paper. A Happy Planner punch that I've had back from my Happy Planner days. Let's see if it actually cuts it. Not really. I suppose it cuts it well enough. It's because it's so soft that it's not going to cut properly. That's fine, at least we know. So, I don't know that adhesive will work on this. So let me look for my wet glue. All right, so I've glued that down, and let's see if we can find some interesting things to layer. Again, this stuff came in my Creative Studio, or Your Creative Studio box, so I can't link anything individually. Let's see, I've got some stickers. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. And because it's on clear, I can see what it would look like stacked up. I kind of like the look of that, so let me put this one down. And then I'll stick this on top. Or no, maybe we'll do some stamping. So this was a sticker or a stamp that came with one of my Your Creative Studio boxes. It's one of my favorites. I do like a bit of nature and text together. So I'll just push down. Okay, and that adds a little subtle something. And then I'll put this, let's see if it still looks good. Yeah, we can put it off to the side like that. And I do like the kind of modern anime girl, but with the old-fashioned things. I think that looks really good. And then layer on some washi stickers. And maybe one more. And then there were some stickers on here. I really just fiddle with this until I get something that I like. Okay, so that's my little collage sheet. Now I'm going to show you how this would look in my Hobonichi weeks, but it also would fit in a A6, an A5. It would fit in anything because it's really small. I could actually make even smaller collage sheets than that, but this is a good size for me, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is my Hobonichi Weeks. This is the one that I was going to use as my everyday carry, but then I decided to use my one-piece English. And so this was just waiting for me to decide what to use for. And what I've decided is this is just going to be sort of like a commonplace journal for me. So I did make a few of these already just to show you. And it's not something that I plan to get on in every day or every week. It's something sporadic for me to work on. It's something that I have, so I want to put to use. And I actually like creating these little collage sheets, and I like looking up snarky quotes. I like that juxtaposition between something that's kind of snarky, but also something that's kind of old-fashioned and pretty. So I do have 2 pages thus far. So this one really leaned into just sort of the neutrals and the old-fashioned kind of things. Here in bright pink it says, Friday is my second favorite F word. And I like the play of that. And then on to the next page where again, some collage things just to use up some of my products. And then something snarky that says, despite the look on my face, you're still talking. Now, I did not go back to where December actually started again, because I'm not using this as what was supposed to be my work planner. So I can fit that in here. And as you can see, it fits really nicely. Although, if I get an A5 journal, it also would be something really nice with some text on the side. So the size for me works. Some of the other journaling cards I've been showing you in the last couple of months have fit an entire A5, but I do like doing these little flexible sizes. This is my A6 notebook that I have from Hobonichi, and let's see if it fits there. Yep, and it fits perfectly in that. So making these 3-inch wide, again, the length really doesn't matter because I could always cut off that bottom part, definitely would work for me having just a stash of these to put in whatever the various journals that I have, just to add some decorative elements. And for me, even though it might not be super functional, I do like the creative aspect. So even just knowing that I'm using some of my stuff, writing some, silly quotes on the side, that actually makes me really happy. So even though it's not something that I'm going to get a lot of use out of, the aspect of playing is what actually is really more important for me than anything. I'd love to know what you guys think. Next month, we're going to do collage type things again, because I really do enjoy that. And again, I do enjoy using my stuff. All right, guys, well, check out the channels that I've linked in the description box below. And as always, aloha.